EA is proud to present today's PGA Tour coverage. New course to most of the golfers on tour. This challenging layout just opened in 2015. Today we're along the east coast of Maine. Rich Lerner with Frank Nobila will be calling all the action from the cliffs at Lighthouse Pointe.
Another great design from Brand Patel, and they really threw the boat out here. Some excellent choice of holes, and you got to see the changes in elevation. You get this on a windy day, and of course 7,700 yards will play even longer than that. A nice calm day though, Rich, and you really can shoot a good score out here.
Frank, what a way to start. This is all you want, a par 4 of nearly 500 yards.
And a 90-degree dogleg. There's a bunker in the distance, Rich. That's almost your run-out area. Rich, these winds haven't subsided at all today. It's certainly a tough test out there right now for these players.
They get your attention, don't they, as a player?
They have club selection right now, vital.
You put the ball back in your stance just a little bit?
If you're going to hit it down. Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
Second shot, good look at the green. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That will be a great look at birdie. Setting up for an approach shot here. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. In red figures at 1 under par. So a tester from 4 feet. -1 in the early going. Now at the second hole here at Lighthouse, it's a par 3, 234 yards. Difficult hole, Frank, especially when the wind picks up.
It is, and you can see with that bunker on the right side, that's obviously the bailout area, because the problem side is to the left of this green. That's where the cliff starts to run all the way down to the ocean. This is a very difficult par 3, not just because of its length, but because it's exposed to all of Maine's elements. In the direction of the sand.
Looks like it. And the tee shot ends up in the bunker. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Two under on the deck. Did the job right there. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novelo back with you at the third hole here at the Cliffs. And this is a hole that offers up a chance to put a red number on the board, Frank.
It certainly does. A good drive finding this very narrow fairway will certainly give you the opportunity to reach the green in two. Stray a little left, either with the drive or the second, and all of a sudden you might realize this par 5 has teeth. Oh, I liked that.
This is when the game is fun, Frank, when you get one high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it stays in the air forever.
Look at the hang time on that.
That is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards. Second from an excellent lie. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway. This one looks right on point. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. So, Frank, what do you think of the start so far?
Rock solid. Very impressed.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Good start at 4 under. Well, here at the par 4 fourth, 411 yards, Frank, this is the kind of hole where you want to pull out the cell phone and maybe take a few pictures because the views are absolutely amazing.
And you also see why this golf course is called the Cliffs, that's for sure. Great vistas. This front nine completely lines the coast, so you're going to need to keep it fairly straight on this golf course. This hole in particular, though, the fairway is actually rather generous, so you do get a little bit of reprieve off the tee. And you really want to hit the fairway because that green is very tiny, Rich.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Chance to get it close here. Frank, just a beautiful day out there today, but there are some challenges.
Yeah, those tricky winds up there, you've really got to focus on exactly how strong it is and what direction, because it's very easy to make the mistake of hitting the wrong club out here. You make a mistake with the wrong club choice, even a good swing is not going to get rewarded.
You can't ask for much more than that. About 5 feet away. Beautifully done. This won't hurt him. She has a birdie opportunity right here. Starting to move in the right direction. 5 under after that made putt. Oh yeah, he's made it for a birdie. Now at the 5th hole, it's a par 4. Frank, what are we in store for?
Well, it's very easy to get lulled into a false sense of security here, Rich. No fairway bunkers, you sort of think you would blaze away. But really, you've got to find the fairway here. Very small green and well protected by that bunker short and right of this green. So if you miss the fairway, this hole becomes very difficult indeed quite quickly.
Split the fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing. Come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. Little uphill to this green, Frank. Well, Frank, obviously way too much club there.
You've got to think something like that, or at least misread the wind. This is never going to sit down.
Well played here. Went straight for the flagstick, and she will have a nice putt coming up.
Should be safely on deck.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now at the 6th hole, it's a par 3, just under 200 yards. Where's the challenge here, Frank?
Well, you've got to love that bunker on the left side, Rich, especially because it's shaped like a letter L. Got to fly that. Green's not too deep. So really the challenge is trying to flight that ball in amongst the breeze should it kick up.
I like the looks of this one. Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
This will require a good strike from 180 yards away. It is a windy day out here, Frank. My hat just blew off. This is going to affect the players' shots, that's for sure. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Good work right there, now to 6 under. She's played some solid golf today. See if she can keep it going with another birdie.
Great, too.
Beautiful. 7th hole at Lighthouse Pointe is only 370 yards, Frank. Are you happy if you walk out of here with anything other than birdie?
If you hit the fairway, you definitely should be looking at birdie. But the biggest problem here is to decide, Rich, what club to hit off the tee. You could hit a multitude of clubs here. Further up you go, the narrower this fairway gets. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that? That's an absolute beauty.
Setting up for another approach, our featured golfer has continued that excellent play from earlier in the round.
Indeed. There's no better feeling in the world than when you know you're firing on all cylinders. Hitting fairways, second shot's just going straight at the flag. Right now, everything is working.
And to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. In the greenside bunker, Frank, little bit of a problem. So a tester from 4 feet. 7 under on the day. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Has it. Getting set at the 8th hole. It's a par 3 of 165 yards. Break it down for us, partner.
This gets really narrow in the middle of this green, Rich. That's sort of the biggest problem. Matter of fact, only had 12 yards from that left side to the right in the middle. And the green itself actually is 3 times that in length, 36 yards. So straightness is the key here.
All in all, Frank, doesn't look too bad.
Just maybe a little right of the flag.
Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. Frank, about 150 yards to that hole location. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. These putts keep the round together. Wow, touch of a locksmith out there, making everything.
Yeah, and the result, yet another birdie too. Totally in command.
Moves to -8. We move to the ninth hole and we begin to go inland, Frank. I'll miss some of the views along the ocean. I won't miss the nerves with the potential of a golf ball sailing off into the Atlantic Ocean. That said, par 5, you think about a scoring opportunity, but then I look at the scorecard and it says this is the number 6 handicap hole. That's pretty tough.
It is, and the reason why is there's trouble both sides of this fairway, and that's normally sand and cliffs. And the designer's really thrown the boat out, excuse the pun. We are on the coastline here. This whole dog legs to the left, and ideally you just sort of like to go fairway, fairway pitch. That's the prudent way to play the hole, but of course everybody likes to chance the driver and reach the par 5 and 2. Miss, pay the price.
Second shot coming up here at the par 5. Frank, this one's offline.
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
Into the thick stuff. That's a difficult lie. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at eagle coming up.
Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit. This is an awkward length.
Great roll right there. Just a pure stroke right in the heart. Now -10 for the round. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
They'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole. This is the second shot at the par 4.
Like cyber vision, shot after shot, right at the flag.
Just dialed in. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. And he has it for birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Well, the great hits just keep coming. Moves to minus 11 on the day. Standing over the ball here at the par 5 11th. Good drive right there. Got all of it.
Did you hear the sound?
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty good look at the whole location from here. How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a masterclass in short game.
Set up in the fairway, 200 yards from here. Now the third shot at the par 5. Under on the day. Just a couple of feet. That's the idea. Just knock it in. Moving on to the 12th hole now. Par 4, 439 yards.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Just an ideal lie, Frank. What can he do from here?
Well, if he takes advantage of the tee shot now and goes at this flag, then he'll certainly gain on the field.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. This is pretty good, Rich. Maybe just a touch right.
Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Second shot, good look at the green. Frank, obviously way too much club there.
You got to think something like that, or at least misread the wind. This is never going to sit down.
And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. In the words of the legendary basketball announcer Marv Albert, from way downtown, yes! Hard putt, soft hands, beautiful roll. On to the 13th, and Frank, I love golf courses where you run into something you've never seen before. I have never played a par 5 of 700 or more yards. Here it is. Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that? That's a ginormous tee shot.
Has such a classic, smooth tempo. Beautiful swing. Oh, come on. That's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. Second from an excellent lie.
That's an absolute beauty.
Okay, the second shot now at this par 5. Wouldn't say that was his best, but not bad either. On the green and with a putt. Third shot, looking for a good one. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
This one's tracking. Oh, yeah, he's going to love that one. Sensational effort.
Oh, just eat that up. It's no snap, though.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Now to the par 3 14th. It is 240 yards. What a golf course, Frank. I mean, this tests the best in the world. I'm talking about McIlroy and Jordan Spieth and Ricky Fowler. 700-yard par 5s and nearly 600-yard par 4s. This is all you want.
It certainly is, and that's why the total yardage of this golf course is nearly 7,700 yards. This par 3, just a beast at 240 yards. One thing you want to do, though, is avoid Lake Zimmer. It's a big body of water to the right. If anything, though, look at the green. It shapes a little to the right, so you can use that.
Oh, my goodness, Frank. I think that baby went in. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That is classy.
A chance of going in.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. 15th hole, and Frank, a return to sanity. 387 yards, par 4.
Yeah, second easiest hole on the golf course. Bends a little to the left. Just avoid the sand left and that little pot bunker on the right. And you should be set up with a relatively short iron in to a green that really the only problem is if you go long. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Not the longest, but not bad. 295 yards in the fairway. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Setting up for an approach shot here.
This is an awkward length.
Oh, hello there. Really nice putt. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. In the hole for birdie.
A cursory look at the scorecard, Rich, and well, it looks hard at 240 yards, but that elevation is going to chew off quite a bit of yardage off the scorecard. Really, it's a good chance for a birdie on this closing stretch. V-shaped green. As long as you're on the right section of the green, you could have a chance for birdie.
This is a good-looking shot. Superb shot.
That's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
will make birdie if this drops. Good putt. Getting set now over the putt. He's made it. Now at the 17th, and Frank a chance to make a birdie. Who knows, with a couple of huge pokes, you could make Eagle 3. This is a pretty stout hole at a little bit more than 600 yards.
It is, especially if that breeze comes off the water into your face. But normally you're protected here because the hills on the left will block that breeze. Bunkers all the way down the right side, you can see that. But yeah, you're right, 2 big hits, and you might just reach this par 5 and 2. Birdie, perhaps even eagle on a good day.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. Good lie in the fairway. A good chance to make something happen here.
Oh, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the thick stuff. That's a difficult lie. And from the fairway for his second shot here. This one is definitely heading left. Looks like it is going to end up in the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Needs a pair of binoculars to see the hole. Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. And it drops for birdie. And drops it in. Frank, it's been quite a journey to this point, but here we are, the 18th hole at Lighthouse Point.
It looks like a dogleg left, or it should play like a dogleg left. You might stand on that tee and think that you can take the direct line.
You can't get there from here, can you?
Good old Maine terminology there. So the goal really is to somehow find that fairway down the right. And, of course, it all depends on how far you fly that tee shot on the line you take. From there on in, just a short iron and maybe a chance to get another birdie and finish with a smile on your face.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special. Should be safely on deck.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Frank, uphill shot. What did you like to do on a play like this?
The biggest thing really is to try and work on your balance. You've got to make sure you get through the shot and normally take an extra club.
Get down. Lay down. A tester from 4 feet. Frank, just some great golf here today.
Yeah, that's a round to remember. Not often you play that well and you feel like you were head and shoulders above the rest of the field.
What a thrill to watch. And for Frank Nobilo and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now. Presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Always a pleasure to be along the coast of Maine, Lighthouse Pointe to be exact. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Frank, this is sure to be another exciting day of golf out there. What are the challenges facing our players today?
The length of the golf course for a start, Rich, this golf course just under 7,700 yards. So it's one of the longest ones you'll play. And, of course, the cliffs, that's why it's called this, they certainly are in play. There is one double green out there. That's the 10th and the 13th hole. They share the same green. Lots of great design features, and you've got it on a prime day in great condition. So enjoy the round and make sure you feast on the vistas as well.
He just blasted that one down the fairway, out there about 325 yards. Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. Second shot. Good look at the green. Shouldn't be a problem here. 1 under early in the round. The birdie makes the putt and goes to 1 under. Now on the tee at the par 3 second, it's a long one. This will require a pure strike.
Off the flight path again.
And into the thicker stuff.
Let's see if he can bludgeon this one out.
This one looks right on point. She is putting the full arsenal of her skill set on display this afternoon. Beautiful shot. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. -2 for the day. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Solid par to remain 1 under. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo back with you at the third hole here at the Cliffs, and this is a hole that offers up a chance to put a red number on the board, Frank.
It certainly does. A good drive finding this very narrow fairway will certainly give you the opportunity to reach the green in 2. Stray a little left, either with the drive or the second, and all of a sudden you might realize this par 5 has teeth.
She's ended up on the fairway and with such a good lie. So many more options available now.
Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
I mean, that is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards.
Second shot.
This is a good-looking shot. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. So where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. Not a gimme, but well within his range. So in the early going, already -3.
What an opportunity. A putt for eagle.
Putting a good round together now at 4 under. Craig, as we stand here at the 4th and look out, no mistaking where we're at. I know I'm having some lobster for dinner tonight.
Or some clam chowder. Well, the best comes from this area. Well, actually, for the ocean, though, anything that strays a little left off this tee will find that ocean. And believe me, there's been more than one ball hit down there. Generous fairway, that's really the goal in the tiniest of green. If you find the green, you're going to have a birdie putt. Very short one indeed.
.115 to the hole. This has really been impressive. High level of golf today, putting on a clinic out there. That will be a great look at birdie. Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. That puts them at 4 under for the round. Now at the 5th hole, it's a par 4. Frank, what are we in store for?
Well, it's very easy to get lulled into a false sense of security here, Rich. No fairway bunkers. You sort of think you would blaze away. But really, you've got to find the fairway here. Very small green and well protected by that bunker short and right of the green. So if you miss the fairway, this hole becomes very difficult indeed quite quickly.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully. Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my idol.
It looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow through. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. What a display of shot making this has been, Frank.
Oh, that incredible approach shot there. The easiest of birdies coming up.
That moves to 5 under par. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Now at the 6th hole, it's a par 3, just under 200 yards. Where's the challenge here, Frank?
Well, you've got to love that bunker on the left side, Rich, especially because it's shaped like a letter L. Got to fly that. Green's not too deep. So really the challenge is trying to flight that ball in amongst the breeze should it kick up. Oh, this is right at it. Rich, it's gone.
In the hole. You do not see that every day. That, folks, is a hole-in-one. Wow. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
That is how it's done, right there. What an approach shot. Getting set now over the putt. And he has it for birdie. Seventh hole at Lighthouse Pointe is only 370 yards, Frank. Are you happy if you walk out of here with anything other than birdie?
If you hit the fairway, you definitely should be looking at birdie. But the biggest problem here is to decide, Rich, what club to hit off the tee. You could hit a multitude of clubs here. Further up you go, the narrower this fairway gets.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball's sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Setting up for an approach shot here. So a tester from 4 feet. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count. And that is 9 under for the day. 7 under on the day. Now another par 3. We're at the 8th. Frank, it's only 165 yards.
It is, but when you look at the green, you can see how narrow it is. Actually, the green is nearly a figure 8, so it's obviously the right number hole. Bunker's sort of short leftish and that little pocket area on the right, so it'll punish anything left or right, even though the hole's just that meager yardage. Should be safely on deck.
Superb shot.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Offline, and I think that one's headed for the rough. Frank, better than we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, that looked like it was headed for that thick stuff the whole way, but a little fortunate. But then I guess you're allowed that in this game.
8 is not enough. That is 8 under par with that birdie.
Great, too.
Beautiful. Now to the par 5 ninth. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach a par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So if you do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle sort of front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee and you might find out this is a more difficult 3-shotter than what you were anticipating.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Good lie in the fairway. A good chance to make something happen here.
This is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. And it is not looking like a good lie. Second from an excellent lie. Wouldn't call it a great approach shot, but it still ends up in the fringe.
A little bit of magic from here. It's hole's not over. Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. She's played some solid golf today. See if she can keep it going with another birdie. You like the sound of this. 11 under par for the round. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Beautiful looking shot right here. Nice long tee shot there and a good lie, Frank. Come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. A good 200 yards away from a good lie in the fairway. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Has it. Standing over the ball here at the par 5 11th. Good spot right there.
Center cut.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there. About 315 yards.
There's something about a well-hit shot.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. That is classy.
No chance of going in.
This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but it is well on the cards.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
The birdies are nice, but eagles are better. 12th hole now, and Frank, the long hitters could have an advantage here.
If they want to take a very dangerous line over that left side, this is really where the shot maker has the advantage. That hole bending completely to the left. You'd like to hit a draw there, so use those bunkers down the through side of the fairway and then just sort of shape that ball towards the green. Interesting shaped green, really 3 different sections to this, and of course 3 bunkers, each protecting a different portion.
This looks to be at least an extra club, maybe 2 clubs going way up that hill to the green. Appears to be what they call a commercial play, very solid. That will be a great look at birdie. Second shot. Good look at the green. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Headed to rarefied territory already. 15 under par for the round. Not a problem from there. Right in the middle. On to the 13th, and Frank, I love golf courses where you run into something you've never seen before. I have never played a par 5 of 700 or more yards. Here it is. Rhythm, tempo, balance, that golf swing, just perfect. That's in the fairway. Right in the heart of the fairway, green light special. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Second shot coming up here at the par 5. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Get in the hole.
Can you believe that?
Frank, you buy the old adage, drive for show, putt for dough?
Oh, putting's the great equalizer, Rich.
Just sensational golf, and he finishes it off with an eagle. Par 3 14th, headed over Lake Zimmer. Old man Zimmer was a legend in these parts here in Maine, Lighthouse, Pointe. All you want here, Frank, at 240 yards. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Good putt. This for birdie. That's the idea. Just knock it in. The round continues at Lighthouse Pointe, and Frank, the 15th hole is a par 4, only 387 yards. Good contact, good result. She had a good shot off the tee, and now she has all sorts of options available. Let's see what she does here. Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up? It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Superb shot.
It's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Locked in on the read and the speed.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Can't wait to write those on the card. One below par. Chalk it up. It's a birdie.
A cursory look at the scorecard, Rich, and well, it looks hard at 240 yards, but that elevation is going to chew off quite a bit of yardage off the scorecard. Really, it's a good chance for a birdie on this closing stretch. V-shaped green. As long as you're on the right section of the green, could have a chance for birdie.
Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here. That's well played. And now a good look at birdie. This is a 16-footer. Nice putt. Count it.
It's at sneaky distance.
Hard putt, soft hands, beautiful putt. Now at the 17th, and Frank a chance to make a birdie. Who knows, with a couple of huge pokes, you could make Eagle 3. This is a pretty stout hole at a little bit more than 600 yards.
It is, especially if that breeze comes off the water into your face. But normally you're protected here because the hills on the left will block that breeze. Bunkers all the way down the right side, you can see that. But yeah, you're right, two big hits, and you might just reach this par 5 and 2. Birdie, perhaps even eagle on a good day.
Second from an excellent lie.
this is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up.
Should be safely on deck.
And getting ready for the putt. Gonna love it.
How far was that? That was miles away.
Sizable putt from 16 feet. Wow, what a putt. That is huge. We've made it at last to the 18th, partner. What a finishing hole.
It is. It's a tee shot you have to respect. That fairway goes on that sort of 60-degree angle towards the left, so you have to know how far you fly the ball, and of course you can't afford to miss hit your tee shot. But a good tee shot. Let's talk positive here. Good tee shot in the middle of the fairway. Just going to leave you a short iron and an excellent chance to finish with another birdie.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, on an uphill shot like this one, did you do anything differently in terms of your setup over the ball?
Yeah, I made sure the ball wasn't too far forward, because on an uphill shot there's always a struggle to get all your weight going forward.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
This is a good-looking shot.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. He has this for birdie. Has it. That's birdie. Frank, a lot to like in this performance today.
Oh, it is. There's so many positives to take out of this round. Not just the possibility to win this week, but going forward. This is great golf that you would hold up against anybody right now.